Okay, friends, so we just went over the different colors and why they go where. So we're going to pull out first from our crayon box. Now you can see I have big crayons today. We're going to find a crayon that says red, R-E-D. So red, it only has 3 letters. So we need to have red. So your crayon box might have more colors in it that look like they're red, but they're not. So you want to have the one that just says red, and don't forget to ask for help if you need it. We're going to pull out yellow, and yellow starts with a Y. So we're going to pull out the one crayon that just says yellow. And then we're going to start with another crayon that just says blue. So we need red, yellow, blue, and we're going to save these other crayons for just a moment here. So we're going to start at the top corner, I guess the top pie piece over the ear, and we're going to start with our red color. So our red color, we're going to very, very carefully, we're going to color the same direction. So right now Miss Ottenreith is coloring up and down, up and down. So you can color slower, where you go up and down with your coloring. Remember, which way we start our coloring is how we end our coloring. So we start our coloring going one way, so I'm going up and down, so my crayon stays going up and down. We want to try to control our coloring so that it all is going the same direction. So right now I'm coloring in with my red crayon, and I'm coloring just one of my circle pieces. Okay, I'm not coloring my lion yet. I can color him later. I'm coloring just one of those. Now we're going to skip a space and put yellow right here. Yellow is another primary color. And if you notice, my friends, I am still coloring with my yellow the same direction as I colored in up here. It's important to color all the same direction. And yellow is another primary color. So we're putting primary colors down first because they are the first colors. That's why we're doing that. And put my yellow right here, and then I'm going to get my blue. So I'm going to do yellow, skip a space, blue. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm still coloring the same direction, up and down. Now, if you start coloring side to side, you have to keep going side to side, but we're not coloring that way today. I'm going up and down. If you want to go side to side, that's okay too, as long as you color all the same direction. All right, so now let's talk about our secondary colors and where they go and why, just as a reminder. So between red and yellow, we are going to put the color orange. Now, in your crayon box, you're going to see a lot of colors in there that look orange, but you want the one that just has orange on it, okay? So now we're going to put orange right here in between red and yellow, because red plus yellow equals orange. And it goes in the middle between those two colors on our color wheel. So if you've ever seen a rainbow, then you already know that orange goes in between red and yellow. And remember, friends, we are coloring the same direction. Okay, for our next secondary color, we need green. So you're going to pull out the green crayon and make sure it just says green, because sometimes it says yellow green or green yellow, but we only want yellow green. So we're going to color in. Oop, I started coloring the wrong direction. Make sure you color the same direction. I'm coloring up and down, so make sure all your shapes are colored in the same way. I'm almost done. because the last color we need is violet, and violet is made with red and blue. I know I talked about before, if you go around the edges first, it's a little bit easier to color in, and you can go around the edges first this time as well. So last color, we need red and we need blue to make violet. So make sure you get one that says violet. Now on your crayon, you're going to notice it says violet purple. That's the color you're going to use. So violet purple, that's the color you're using to color in your violet shape. And I know sometimes it says purple instead. If your crayon just says purple, just use purple. They're not exactly the same color, but it's close enough. So remember, friends, stay going up and down. All right, and now for the last part of our project, before we color in our lion, you're going to very carefully take your black crayon and you're going to go over your pencil lines with a black crayon. So you're just going to trace over them very gently. Now I'm going to leave my lion black and white. If you choose to color your lion in, that's okay. If you don't want to color your lion in, you don't have to. You can leave them black and white. So I'm going to finish all of my pencil lines and then I will be back with you. Okay friends, and that is what my lion looks like. Like I said, if you want to color your lion in, you certainly can, but you don't have to. So that is all we have for our lion color wheel project. Don't forget to show me what yours looks like in the flip grid. Bye guys.